I was a little bit late on the transition. How's it going, guys? I was actually just reading the chat and reading what we're going to talk about, and it got away from me. How's it going? Thanks for being here. Happy Friday night. Right? Just because we can. When did I stream? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, wasn't it? Was it yesterday that we played with the Luciferian? I got it working, by the way. I totally got it working. You want to see? Let's see. So right now what it's doing is just doing a bunch of colors. See it going around and around there in the pinks and stuff. But let's play with this. Let's play with this. I figured, what the heck, right? Might as well stream. All right, let's see. We're gonna go to the camera. I need a better way to do this. I have so many inputs that they get lost. I have to hunt for the camera. There it is. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is just this. Just want to spin it. That's all. Just spin it. Transform 180 degrees. Boop. Okay. Now you can see that it's got lights going around, right? And they're just colors right now. And that's because I've got it set to just be, well, these two. So I've got two monitors, right? I've got the left and the right. I was actually using the right. And that's why it says mixed rainbow. Oh, you can't. Can you see that? No, you can't see it because I put that camera there. Okay, so I got two screens, the left and the right. The right is the one that was controlling them, so I had it to mixed rainbow. If I set it to bias light, let's see, bias light. Give it a second to think about what's going on, and then now we've got the camera. That one's still doing funkiness over here. Should catch up in a minute, I guess. But anyways, so now if we put up something that has lots of color, like say this. It's still leaving that one up there. Why is it doing that? Oh, because of this. Yeah. So, gosh, you can't really even tell. How can we make it so you can tell? Oh, I know what to do. We'll use the test image thing. That's what we'll do. We'll go in here to the settings and we'll turn on the test image. Now I can't see it because I can't see my screen, but you can see that the colors are all you can't really even see that because there's so many of them. I'm half struggling to show you that it's working, but I promise it's working. Well, anyways, it is working, and it's working well. And I had it. I was using it last night, watching the show, and it works well. So what I ended up having to do was instead of USB, I had to do the MQTT. But I did talk to see there, you can kind of see, there you go. So see how I got a white box and it's going along the bottom there, right? It goes up the side, across the back. If I had something that was colored, it could be colored, maybe Spotify. This might have some green. No. You can kind of see, though. You get the idea, right? You get the idea. It does something. Anyways, it works, but it's MQTT right now is what I'm using. I would like to do the USB thing at some point, but for right now, this is what we got. But it's okay. It's good. William Martin, holy cow. How you doing? Haven't seen you in forever. Last long weekend of summer up there, huh? The chill is in the air. Irrigation blowouts start next week. Oh, it's sprinklers, right? Blowing out the sprinkler stubs. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Okay, where are we at, everybody? I didn't even get to say hi. Nexus, ole, 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 ole. Stubbs, Edgar, how's it going? Yellow. So Canada, what do you guys have up there? This is Labor Day for us. Dual monitor is nice for sure, yeah. Anyways, so I figured what the heck, we'll do a little incognito. Incognito? No, that's not really the right word. Surprise, I guess. Surprise stream. Is everybody here from Canada? How's it going, Panda Boy? William, you're in Canada too? I probably knew that. It's also Labor Day in Canada. Well, that's nice that we can share. We share a holiday together. Jeff's here. How's it going, Jeff? Rum Monkeys is in Boston. I can't say it like you guys say it. And Thierry's in Quebec. Man. Jyoti is India. Oh, what time is it there? Is it like morning? Pennsylvania, Finland. Awesome. Pepino. That means cucumber. Yo también soy de US. California. Edgar dice. Kids start school next week. Super excited to get them out of my house. Ours started a couple weeks ago. Derek's in Florida. Awesome. 7 a.m. Oh, well, good morning. How do you say good morning in, I guess, what is it? What language would you say over there? Vinny, how's it going? Portugal, how's it going? Mr. Wizards in Michigan, go blue. Michigan is pretty much Canada, right, Phil? Melbourne, Australia, in lockdown again. Dang it. Southern neighbor in Arizona. Oh, Raspy, you're in Arizona? Where are you at in Arizona? Hindi, that's it. Hindi, huh? Blade's Toy Shop. How's it going? Is that Blade? Which Blade are you? Masage? 4:45 a.m. Oh, are you just waking up? Or are you just nocturnal? Sub Prabhat is good morning. Sub Prabhat. Kentucky, awesome. Sweden, man, we got roll call going. This is awesome. So let me tell you what I got. Let me show you what I got here. And we can talk about it a little bit. Once again, it's a good thing I'm wearing pants. Oregon. Okay. This is a Sonoff switch. And it just came in the mail today, actually. It's called the, they probably, I don't even remember. They sent me this and they might have told me, like, don't tell anybody, but I don't remember. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you all about it. I figure since it's on their website, right? Since it's on their website, we can talk about it. Because it is right there. This is it right here. It's this wall switch thing. So it looks kind of interesting. I'm very curious what it can do and how we can program it. Right? So scene switch. Scene switch. Exclusive previews. Yes. Ooh, that's fancy talk. So we're having an exclusive preview. So this is the Sonoff TX NSPanel. Okay. And of course, I've already started taking it apart. I figured this is what we'll do. Let's connect it to the eWeLink app, which I probably have to update on my phone because I'm absolutely sure that I do not have the latest version anymore. I probably don't have it at all. So let's start that process now since that might take a minute. eWeLink. eWeLink. Oh, let's see. I guess it didn't say I needed to upgrade it. Go to the App Store and check. But I'm very intrigued by this. So I took it apart already, just this panel part off the front. And on the back here is just one of their it's like a dual mini. So it's very these are all starting to look like the Shellys now, right? That's kind of been the form factor lately. So it's this little tiny box, and this one has two relays in it. Yeah, it's got a line in, so it doesn't switch separate circuits. It's one circuit, one line in, one neutral in, and then it's got two outs. It's got two buttons on the bottom of this thing. And then, of course, this fancy touchscreen. Oh, it's this very satisfying. Ready? This is this reminds me of course, the old HA switch plate. Of course, this one's a little bit bigger, but this is the old HA switch plate, which I love. And I'm wondering what's inside here, right? Because this is a pretty cool little switch on the outside here, and maybe this is something we can use for something, or I doubt we could put Tasmota on this, but maybe ESP Home would work on there. I don't know, but I figure first let's just at least once, for the sake of the good people at Sonoff, we'll use it like it intends to be used. How big is it? Let's see. I got here a PCBWay ruler. It is 7 centimeters across the top. So the screen part itself is 5 that way. Diagonal distance is 9 centimeters diagonal. The whole dang thing is 12 by 7. Okay. 5, 7.5, 9. I mean, it's good size. Like, here's my phone. It's not small. I mean, compared to the HA switch plate screen is like 2.4 inches, I think. So I guess we should do inches for you heathens in America, including me. 3.5. So it's 3.5 inch screen. So it's an inch bigger than the other one. Neutral wire required. I'm almost positive it is, because it says neutral there. So I would really expect that it is. Yeah. Sorry. Do you see that? That was my Canadian. Sorry. Yeah, okay. We'll update the eWeLink app. Okay. Update the eWeLink app is step number 1. Step number 2 is connect up some power to this baby. Okay, it's got that little lid that slides over the top of the terminals. Kind of like that. Okay. These are definitely some more robust looking connections than we've seen in ages past with some of the Sonoff switches. I think back to the days of the old Sonoff Basic and how not so robust those connectors were. You could be doing 10 amps and 120 volts or whatever through those, and they were pretty tiny little things. 24.5 cubic inch capacity. Thank you, Rum Monkeys. Goes in a single gang box. 2.3 is a single gang box. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get an extension cord. Is it made to switch for a two-way switch? It is made to switch for a two-way switch. Is it? Seems like it's, well, I don't know. We can see. It's made but to be a two-way. It's got 2 relays in it. I can tell you that much. All right. The one with the stripes is usually the neutral. So we're going to put the neutral in there. Okay. That guy in. Ouch. Okay. That's missing some wires. That's kind of down to its last leg. I'm not gonna. Again, I guess I could try and find some load to attach to it, but I mostly just want to see what the screen does. I'm not as. I mean, the switches are going to do what you expect switches to do, right? They're going to switch things, but I want to see what the screen does. Like, how much customization can you do? What can you load on there? How can you change colors? Can you display, what? That's what we really want to know. That's what we really want to know. Okay, so there's that. So instructions do say, drop down site operation guideline. Nope, setup. Okay. Connect it all up, get the eWeLink app, power it on. Go to add device and Bluetooth pairing. Okay. That's what it should do. Mr. Z's is out. Mrs. Z's is out. Yes, she is actually. Oops. Kickstarter. It's not on sale yet. Did they said how much it will cost? Oh. They haven't said for me. I didn't even look at this. You know what's funny is they did send me an email about it and I didn't read it. Sorry guys. Sorry Sonoff. But thank you, and we're going to go through it and we'll see. So yeah, this Kickstarter. That now that you say that does seem familiar. I wonder why they would do it as a Kickstarter. I mean, you would think that they were established enough, but I guess maybe the strategy, at least part of the strategy behind doing it as a Kickstarter, is they can not only do they get money to fund the tooling and all those kinds of things, whatever they have to do to mass produce it, but they also it's gonna burn my retinas. But they also get to gauge the interest. Look at that. It's got a bunch of things on here. Plug group, camera mode, dual R3. So I'm betting that things that are in your eWeLink app will show up there. 4 ways to control: HMI touchscreen, dual channel switch, voice control, and app control. Voice control directly through this? No way. Alice. Who's Alice? Super intelligent and sensitive voice control for home automation via Alexa, Google Assistant, or Alice. Who's Alice? Single gang and a dual gang version. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, it does. Oh, you know what it is that this is I don't know if it's Europe or maybe it's Asia, I don't know, but that shape is a shape that they've used in the past, right? Inspired by the HA switch plate? Probably, right? No, there's been, what's that other company that did, they're like $100 a piece. They're very expensive. Isn't Alice that AI from Resident Evil? Really? Works with Alice. Never heard of this before. Never heard of it before. Wow. Temperature control, multifunction center. Anyways, I'm betting that what it's going to be able to do is just what it can, whatever you have in your app, whatever you have in your eWeLink app is what it's going to control. All right, let's put this back together. Let's turn this sucker on. Sonoff, poor Sonoff people. They're like, oh, Z's, we thought you would do an actual formal video. I think I've kind of accepted that while I do still have every intention of doing formal videos, I have become much more of a streamer than a videoer. All right, let's plug it in. Here we go. Sonoff, swing. Please add devices with Bluetooth pairing in the eWeLink app. Can you guys see that? Sort of. Okay. Would like access to your home data and HomeKit devices. No. Oh gosh, you know what? It's been so long. I don't even know if let's see if my eWeLink account even works. Oh yeah, it does. Sweet. Huh. That was close. Oh, let's maybe see if I can pull up. Oh well, we'll do it in a minute. Okay, so you can't see here, so let's see if I can give you this. Let's tinker with the camera settings so you can maybe see it. Alice is the voice assistant in Yandex browser. Oh, only available in Russia. Oh, interesting. I never heard. That's the first I've heard. How many of you guys knew what Alice was already? Brilliant. Yes, William Comartin. That's what I'm talking about. They were the company that was making these kinds of things. I still think HA Switchplate was first, at least in my order of discovery. Living Next Door to Alice by Smokey. No, I have not. Hayes. No, I have not. All right, let's see. Configure video. Wikipedia knew it. What's the aspect ratio? Not rotating? Well, what's with it not rotating? Oh, good question. My guess is it's, well, I don't know. We're going to find out. It might just be that's the default during the setup and it'll change, but I'm not sure. Let's see. No, I don't want it to go up. I want it to go down because I want you to be able to see what's on my screen, more or less. How's that? Is that okay? Too dark? That's probably fine. Okay. All right. Now you can kind of see at least what's on my screen from down here. Right? So there's that. We're going to go plus. We're going to go, it said add new device with Bluetooth pairing. Indicator is blinking correctly. Let's see. Press and hold the pairing button. I don't think I need to. I think it's good. ID indicator blinks twice. Yes, the indicator is blinking. Okay. Searching for devices. Oh, found it. That was easy. Oh, now I've got to give it my Wi-Fi information. Oh, good. You can't see it. You still can't read what that says, can you? Device name. Oh, look at that. It's got some stuff there. But yeah, what's with the aspect ratio not changing, huh? That's no good. It's got to be going up and down. They show it up and down on the other screen, so it's got to be that way. Touch. Or I'm going to call it this. They called it a scene switch. I'll call it a scene switch. So it's asking me to name it here or something. Sorry, you guys still can't see that very well. All right. Okay, done. Scene switch. Okay, now. Okay, you can hear the relay click when you click the buttons. Okay. And then, what else? Oh, there we go. Ah, there's your aspect ratio switch right there. So, come on, you. What's going on? Oh, what? Huh. Can't seem to click it. Hello, baby.
No, Mama.
Yeah, her and Zoe went to a show. They went to see Secret Garden or something.
What you doing?
Streaming. Want to say hi to the dudes? Say hi, dudes.
Hi, dudes.
Working at aspect ratio, yes. I don't understand that. See that? It doesn't click. I don't want to click. I don't know why. I'm clicking. Nothing happened. Everything else, we can set the sleep. I can turn down the brightness. But I can't seem to change the aspect ratio. Shaky, 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 shaky. All right, what else can I do? Let's see. Please create widgets in the eWeLink app. That's what that says. Sorry, you can't see it, but that's what it says. And so that would be where the widgets would live. Please set the thermostat in the eWeLink app. So you can do widgets. So it's got this screen. If you swipe one way, there's widgets you can make. So we'll make some widgets in the eWeLink app. And then if you go this way, it says thermostat in the eWeLink app. About up from the bottom. Nothing up from the bottom. Nothing when you tap on the temperature or the clock. And again, you can pull it down, but for some reason, the dang aspect ratio thing won't turn for us. I wonder why. Okay. I turn the brightness down a little bit. Is that better? They lost me. You need the eWeLink? Yeah, I know exactly. Yes, right now you do need the eWeLink. But we are going to take it apart and see what kind of processor's in there so somebody can start working on hacking it. The settings with the app. Oh, that's a good point. Let's try settings with the app. Okay. All right, so we're going to go in here to the scene switch. And then we can turn it on and off. Oh, it says new firmware available. Open device settings to update. Oop, here's screen settings. There's energy saving mode. Location. Nope. Device model, manufacturer. Here's widgets. Can you see these? You can't see these. Well, what the heck good does it do if you can't see it? You gotta make it so you can see it. I'm going back to the properties of the camera here. We're going to turn down the exposure again. There, maybe that'll do. All right. Click it for 2 seconds. Ooh, it has an ESP32. Awesome. Make it work. Awesome, awesome. That was kind of what I was hoping. That's exactly what I was hoping. Okay, let's see. Interlock. Oh, so you can interlock these so that they can't be on at the same time. That's nice. LAN control. Ooh, so it has LAN control. So that's local area network control, right? So that's good. Which means you could set this up and then disconnect it from the app. Turn the screen brightness down on your phone. Oh, yeah. That would help, wouldn't it? Except for now it's so dark you can't see anything. Again. So let's try that. This is why I don't stream alone. Imagine how many mistakes I'd make if I was doing this by myself. We'll turn it up a little bit. I mean, come on. There we go. Something like that. All right, let's go. Temperature unit, Celsius. Yeah, that's correct. Widgets. Let's try widgets. Let's go to add widgets. Sonoff Micro. That's it. That's all I got for widgets. And that must be because I only have so many switches. Yeah, I can't add any more widgets. And it's probably because I don't have any other devices set up in my app, my eWeLink app anymore. Logs, power state, inching settings, screen settings, widgets, manufacturer. Where are the device settings? It says go to device settings to update. I would consider this device settings, but there's nothing in there about updating. Schedule thermostat timer, loop timer, scene switch. Oh, so you can set it to which one is the thermostat, which switch is it going to switch. I wonder, so it's got I'm not seeing a setting. Current version. Update. Yeah, there it is. Update now. Firmware update. Okay. It didn't say settings. It just said current version. Oh, I'm sorry. You still can't see it. Try touching the rotation icon on the far left. Oh, okay. I'll try that. Once it comes back on, we'll try it. Still not. Okay. Does anybody use Hurry, late night, talking internet face? How's it going, John? Touchscreen brightness. Oh, yeah, you already told me that. What else did they say? Make it work? What else did they say on their blog post? Just blew a capacitor in the PCB. Oh, polarity strikes again, huh, Paul? Polarity strikes again. Oh, look at this. So it's showing the US ART update. 20. That's the baud rate. 921600 size tells you how much. So it's writing the data. So it's got a lot of data to go. I know that Sonoff has sent me several different switches in the not so far off past. It's not. Maybe the firmware update fixes the rotation. Yeah, hopefully it does. Right. I can't tell if the screen is blurry or not. Anyways, let's drink some coffee. But if it's an ESP32, then it's hackable. Do they say any? They don't probably say anything about the price, do they? Subscribe and become our backer. I'm going to post this for everybody too. It says surprise, put your email in there if you want to know when they've got them out. I like what they're doing. I'm, it all comes down to what's it going to cost, right? If it's $100, no, thank you. I don't know. What would you guys pay for something like this? I could certainly see paying maybe $35. I think if it's really hackable, customizable, if we can really do something good with it that's outside of just what they can do on the eWeLink app, maybe it's worth a little more to me. But expect it's going to be pricey. I signed up a couple days ago. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I'm going to say it'll be like $80 or $90. What do you guys think? Might be able to find pieces comparable on NextGen website. Yeah. Well, they've always had Sonoff has always had like some kind of relationship with NextGen. Nextion. They've always had some kind of relationship. You know what? Actually, but maybe they don't anymore. Yeah, they do. So it makes total sense. It's kind of a surprise that it took this long. Like, you can guarantee that that's what this is, right? I mean, they're even kind of hinting right there that is, the display that gets used in this switch is absolutely a NextGen display right there. Right there. So, yeah, Vinny says not more than 50. I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you on that. Let's see, what else does it... Oh, no, this is saying what the NextGen display will do. It doesn't say what... But we know how to make things happen with the NextGen display, right? And because we've got if nothing else, the HA switch plate. I'd buy that for $1. Name that movie. I know you probably know, John. Who else knows? Who else knows? So like 50 million, like $1 million Canadian dollars. Oh my gosh, what happened to my shirt? It's gone. That's what I would get for wearing green. That's what I get for not knowing I was going to stream. I wonder how much of NextGen, just the parts. I mean, because it's kind of this, right? It's kind of a dual R3 in there, more or less. It's two, except for this is probably 8266 based, right? RoboCop. Yeah, it's pretty much this, but it is ESP32 based. This is probably 8266 based, so that's not going to be a good comparison. Just wonder what the cost, what their McFly, you're fading, right? That's funny. What's this other thing? Air Spy? What's Air Spy? It's another brand of stuff. High quality approach to software defined radio. Never heard of it. Huh. SDR scanning. Don't know what that would do. Anybody? Any ideas what that does? More than that, I buy a tablet and stick it to the wall. Yeah, right? No, you're totally right. For more than that, you'd buy a tablet and stick it to the wall. I'm loving my, I told you guys the other day, I'm loving my Blitzwolf thing. I want another one. Did you go any further with the motion sensing temperature humidity door switch? No, Martin, I mean, I guess I've got it, but I haven't really done anything else with it. Software-defined radio is my current rabbit hole. I have one tracking a plane, one decoding weather satellite. Oh, so that's what that is, John? Software-defined radio. So is this something I need to learn about? Yeah, the Amazon Fire 7 is only like $35 on Prime Day, yeah. Have you seen the craziness of pies right now? No, I haven't, Marshmallow Man. Really? Is Raspberry Pi crazy expensive? No, come on. I'm not surprised just because of the price of everything else, right? 75. Is that? Yeah, maybe chip shortage, right? The whole freaking world is falling apart because of chips. Chips? Oh, eBay. Oh, Pie Maroni. Oh, that's $100. Is that right? For the 8 gigabyte version? I can't remember. But if you say it's nuts, I believe you. Software-defined radio is awesome, but huge rabbit hole. In your case, it's squirrel. Huh? Yeah, let's not go down there. I don't need another distraction. I'm barely hanging on as it is. Barely hanging on as is. Okay, there we go. Looks like sure enough, all we had to do was update and fix that little aspect ratio thingy. Okay, so here's my mini on the widget page. Set the thermostat in eWeLink app. Got it. Go in there. Thermostat. Let's just say it's connected to. Let's say it's connected to this switch, channel 2 in this switch. It's a heater. Okay. Oh, there's the thermostat. Okay. So it turns it on, turns it off. So I mean, you connect this to you basically tell this. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, so you tell this thing which relay, which switch, whether it's in this thing or whether it's somewhere else remote. You tell it which one is controlling your. Back in this thing, you can set it. You know, when you set the thermostat, you set it to. You set whether it's a heater or a cooler, right? Device type heater, and you can set it to a heater or cooler. And you tell it which of your Sonoff devices it is connected to. Okay. It has to be a Sonoff device. All this is just Sonoff. Yeah, and then you can set it to do its thing. I guess you tell it what temperature you want here. Action device not connected. Yeah, I know. Manual mode, auto mode, temperature settings. Oh, so you can set it to. Okay, so it'll actually work like a. This is smart. So it'll work like a. It'll work like a Nest kind of a thing. I don't know how much it'll learn things, but you can definitely set it to like days of the week and times a day to change the set point on the temperature. Okay, I got to give them credit. So right out of the box, they've got it. They've got some capabilities in there that are useful, right? It's not just a switch with a couple with a screen and a couple relays. You can make a programmable thermostat out of it with dates and times and stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I got to give them credit for that. Good job, Sonoff. Good job. Let's go back in here to this thing and set it to manual mode because that's prettier. All right. And I can still see down there at the bottom which ones are on and which ones are off. Okay. That's not connected. Oh, this is manual versus auto right here. But it won't let me switch back and forth because it doesn't have anything connected to it. I wonder, so right now it doesn't look like you can, at least that I can see, you can't change like the background image. So a couple things that this is going to have to do to be really cool. You gotta be able to change the background image, right? Another thing is, even if it's just in Sonoff's ecosystem, if you can like get their Sonoff camera, like I back in the day had the Sonoff camera here. I still have it. It's in there in my closet. I can't remember if I flashed it with something else or not. But anyways, if you have the Sonoff camera, the feed needs to be able to come up on this, right? We expect that these days. Fire tablet, XDA Fire toolbox. Put a switch with USB, boom, done. Nice screen to do it all. Nice. API with Home Assistant integration. Amen. What's going on with what's the Sonoff integration like in Home Assistant these days? Any more widgets? Oh, good question. Let's go see if there's any more widgets now. said to set the widgets up in here. Oh man, I cannot see. Cannot see. Widgets. No. I think these widgets, so what it looks to me to be, and they need to expand this too, right? This needs to have other things like, what do you expect from widgets? I would expect things like like a radio, or something, like to change your channels, even if this thing doesn't have a speaker, to be able to select a playlist or something and have it play over Sonoff or Alexa or something. So that's definitely something. Camera feed, you got to be able to have a camera feed in here. I could probably get that Sonoff camera out, turn it on. I can't imagine it would do that. You can integrate, again, the Nest Home Assistant, paying one time $5. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That is pretty good. So one time $5 you pay to Nest, and then you can integrate it with Home Assistant again? What's PortaPack 2? Oh. Great Scott Gadgets. I love Great Scott. How's he doing? Very hot today. 28 degrees here? Is it 28? It's not 28. I don't know where that's measuring from. It's certainly not 28. That's the temperature it is right now. I think that must be what my thermostat is set to. I bet you. I bet you when I was just monkeying around with the thermostat. Oh, no. It's not set to 20. I wonder where that's measuring, where that temperature is coming from. That's outside, probably, based on my location. It does update pretty quick, so if you change it in the app, it changes it there pretty quick. Well, that's nice. You can go up and down this way, too. Turn on, turn off. Okay. What else do you guys want to see on this? Anything? So you can add a bunch of schedules for turning things on and off, probably, right? Is it once? Yeah, day of the week. So you can set day of the week and time to turn it on or off. Each of these switches. So you can schedule stuff. It's not bad. Loop timer. What does that thing do? Loop method. Repeat. I don't know what the loop timer does. Okay. Well, I'm ready to take this thing apart. What do you guys say? Uh-oh. Oh, that's work. They're calling me about tomorrow. Flux is your friend. Okay, let's see. What does it say? Still need to solder the RF shield. Oh, you guys are playing with something else. Okay. All right. So now let's unplug it from the power and let's take it apart. What do you say? We already know it's got an ESP32 in it, but I want to know like what pins are connected to what. Maybe we can see some of that and just get an idea of the layout inside there, just for kicksies. I am not going to be able to, like, I have not played with how to program a display on an ESP32. I know you can do it, and I know you can do it with ESP Home, which is awesome. But I don't personally know how, or am capable or ready to do such extensive hacking. But I'm here to facilitate such hacking by providing the motivation. Can't tell. Is that focused? Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. All right. Only Sonoff LAN, still the only option in Home Assistant. Well, this has Sonoff LAN, so that's good, right? So you could, if you were going to use the eWeLink integration in Home Assistant, this should work. All right. It's unplugged just to satisfy everybody. I'll disconnect it here too. Okay, now Okay, so I already did this once. I pulled this part off. So my phone marks my work as spam when they call sometimes. Okay. So there are some screws here. Take that apart, just for kicks. This will be the easy part. But all this is going to show us is that it's a next gen display, right? But we'll check it out anyways. Sorry, I'm bumping the microphone a little bit. Could use my wow stick. Wow stick? Oh! Don't lose that. Don't lose the screws. Okay. So there you go. You know what? That's a lot of the... So this must be the display driver? Very interesting. This might be the ESP32 right here. It says ESP32 MSWNX and then 10013CC that's this board, right? NSPanel US. So here's our flashing pins. There's IO0, ground, RX, TX, and 3 volts. So this is the this over here is the ESP32. And then it integrates in the display. So inside here is probably nothing but the relays. I'll bet you. Inside here is nothing but relays. Which would make sense. And it's actually quite good the way that they have separated the low voltage stuff from the high voltage stuff. I mean, you know, in times past, that separation has been pretty minimal, right? You guys have seen some of the older devices that they have where the difference between, or the separation between the high voltage and the low voltage stuff is probably not. Yeah, what happened to my... That's the wow stick. It's right there. This should work. Sorry, I didn't get your call. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm going to tell them. I know why they're calling. They're calling just to tell me that, you know, they want to run multiple ORs tomorrow morning. Because I do not get holiday weekend. I get Monday off. That's it. Come on. I'm wondering... Oh, it's out here. You gotta press these little tabs. Come on, you stinkers. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. I can see those little tabs. Oh, maybe does it go that way? No. Yeah, it looks like it just snaps in. I need 4 hands. I need 2 to pull on this, and then 1 to push down on this. Come on, you stinker. Should I just break it? I don't really want to break it. I mean, I can see how it works. I just can't get it to cooperate. Stab myself with this screwdriver. Curse you, Perry the Platypus. Must open with hammer. How's the hobbit hole going? Are we allowed to talk about it? Yes, we can talk about it. Right now my camera went down, my awesome Reolink camera. I don't know if the battery went dead or what, but I can't show you any images. But I can tell you that the show is supposed to air. The latest they told me was, or the latest as in the most recent news they told me was October 18th. They said is when it will air, and it will premiere on, I believe it's the DIY network, and then there will be reruns on the Discovery Channel. I don't know when it will be available, but it will probably be available pretty quickly after it premieres on Amazon. As you can buy an episode of shows on Amazon Prime. You should be able to buy the episode for a couple bucks. Doesn't give me any money when you buy it, but if people watch it, that's good for me. You dirty stinker. Okay. Well, here goes big screwdriver time. I was trying to be nice. Ugh. Continue. This is going to break this thing instead. Found this awesome case for the Wow Stick. Printing after I get some Halloween props sorted. Nice. Let's check it out. I wish the base of the Wow Stick would charge it. Don't you? Doesn't that make sense? Time to go to the hammer. I think I just need more power. See that? I just need a second screwdriver to stick in there. You dirty rat. I got one corner out. There we go. Here it comes. There it goes. Okay. Jeez, I was making that a lot harder than it really needed to be. And yeah, sure enough, I mean, we can take that part off too. Here, we'll get the Wow Stick out. I just charged it the other day because it was finally dead. But this is, as we suspected, just the high voltage stuff. This is the relay. The relay board. It's glued in there. There's some glue on it, I think. I can see a little bit of glue in the crack right there. Oh yeah, no, it's coming. It's coming. There it goes. Oh, and then it fell back down. Ugh. Come on, fat fingers. I gotta give Sonoff some credit also for still being in the race. You know, it's pretty much. I mean, it's pretty much a 2-year world these days. Yeah, that's it. Simple. This is taking some of the 120 volts, dropping it down, turning it DC, sending it to the control board part. That's about that. And then just 2 relays here. I don't see an amp rating written on them, but I would expect they're 10 or so. There's something written there, but I can't read what it says because my eyes are old. 10 amp, 250 volt. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right. That's that part. So this is the meat. This is where all the hacking goes. right? This is where we want to get the hacking done. And this guy over here is going to be the ESP32. Now, this, here's gives you ground and 5 volts. I wonder what these things are. RY2, RY1, RY3. Can't read what that says right there. 3.3 volt A, 3.3 volt B. This must be the Wi-Fi thing or something. A little antenna maybe. I don't know. It's got a little Wi-Fi symbol. That's the only reason I say that. I wonder what that does. Okay, well, I mean, the programming pins are right there, so you can certainly flash this. So now the thing would be to figure out where on the ESP chip the communication pins for the display are on. We did it! What show? Oh, damn. Oh, what show? Oh, my. Well, let's take a break from Sonoff for just a minute here. And we're going to talk about, it's the building off the grid. Building off the grid. This. So this is the show that our Hobbit house is going to be on. I don't know what season. Are we on this season? I don't even know. I don't know if this is where we're going to be or not. I think these are old episodes, but I'm not 100% sure. And hopefully they'll get to call it a Hobbit house. I don't know for sure, but anyways, this will be our show. Building off the grid, 2 seasons. Use your TV provider. So to watch it here. Shows. Yeah. Anyways, schedule. This is the show. Anyway, so building off the grid, that's us. That's where we're going to be. I'll give you the link. Is that what it is? There's 11 seasons, only 1 and 2 are free online. I know there's more than this. It's funny because they've changed the numbering on seasons sometimes. So, because it's the show Building Off the Grid has been, I don't know if you want to say owned, but run by different networks, I guess, in the past. So we did it. Okay, well, the next step, like I said, is to back to this. The next step is to know which pins are doing the communicating between the ESP chip and the display driver. And that would just take probably some poking around. I don't even know if you can. Hopefully they would post some kind of a schematic or something. But that's what's going to do it. I like the size of the display. I would totally, I would be happy putting these up. But this is what I've been doing with my HA switch plate anyways. Just doesn't have the relays and stuff. I don't remember what the HA switch plate ends up costing. I think you can buy them from Luma pretty cheap. HA switch plate. Because he's done an amazing job. And of course, his thing is totally open. But it's all set up. The way he's got it set up, it's all set up to use just that size display. So you can't do a bigger display. It's just this 2.4 inch display, which is not bad though, because it fits nicely in the single gang box or whatever. I guess Smart Things, Arduino QTT. I know he says he has a link here for where you can buy them. Offering assembled devices for sale. There you go. Oh, $70. And that's probably just because he's got to make it worth his time. And he 3D prints looks like he 3D prints a box for you to mount it in, too. It's pretty cool. And now with the way, with blueprints and Home Assistant, it's pretty easy to change the buttons and the colors and stuff. It's a lot easier than it used to be. For sure. So, well, I got to say, I'm happy about this this Sonoff device. I think this thing's actually pretty good. If I, not knowing how much they're going to charge for it, it's hard to say, oh yeah, I'd buy it, right? But I think if somebody who is pretty into the Sonoff ecosystem, I would definitely think this is a good device for them. From what we can tell, it's built well. They've done some good things with the separation of the voltages. They've got good connectors, good strong screw connectors. So some of the things we you have to check on to make sure the quality's there. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a crappy circuit board or it's done in a bad way. Looks like it's all done pretty well. But those couple things about make sure that it can use camera inputs, especially Sonoff camera inputs. I mean, that just makes sense, right? You want it to be able to incorporate your Sonoff cameras. Boy, that just went back on a lot easier than it came off. So you want to be able to make sure that it'll communicate with your Sonoff cameras. Oh yeah, did I take that part off? Where's the other part of this? Oh, here it is. This part came off. And then change the background image would be important. But those are things that they can probably do in their app. If they haven't done it yet, they probably can. I lost one of the screws already. Oh no, there it is. So anyways, cool. That was what I said I would get on to do tonight. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. What do you think? The NSPanel. I didn't know what they were even talking about when they were emailing me about this. I was just like, okay. And then it showed up today, and I still didn't really even think about what it was or anything. And then when I opened it up, I thought, ooh, that's actually interesting. So, it's Friday. Ain't doing no thinking. So, let's talk about, we can talk for a few more minutes. I'm going to go before too long. I don't know how long I've been streaming, but it was a nice little surprise stream, right? I like doing these. I want to stick to my Sundays, but I would certainly like to just pop in sometimes and do this. So tell me, how did you guys get your notifications that we were on? Definitely would buy one. Only matter of time to flash it, etc. There you go, Adam. I think you're right. I'm happy that I have one, and if I could find a really nice way to integrate it into Home Assistant, it would totally be something I would use. But it's going to be... Is this a perfect time for you, William? Anytime's a good time. I just like getting on, hanging out with my boys. Right? Hey, Kenneth. You got the notification on Twitch? What is this? Kenneth says. What is this? We were just taking apart... We just took apart the not even available yet Sonoff. They're calling it NSPanel. It's this touch panel switch, smart switch, touch panel, 2 relays, ESP32, next gen display, 3.5-inch next gen display, touch screen. Pretty cool. So you guys all got them from Twitch. Mr. Jimbo got the YouTube notification. Is anybody using the Discord notifications? Because that's where I specifically posted it in the Discord notification. It's a little late, very early in the UK. Yeah, I'm sure it's the middle of the night. It's late for me too, for most nights, but if we can do short ones like this, I can certainly swing it. I like it. Wall mount, yeah, it mounts in the junction box. So it mounts in the single gang switch box. So right here, got your single gang switch box mounting holes. And then so this part behind it would mount in the single gang switch box. So this part would mount in the box, and then this part just plugs in on top. Boop, like that. Snaps in. These two buttons control the relay. This thing does the other functions. And I hopefully once you get a display like this, a company like Sonoff, it would be nice, to see what they can make it do with their with software, right? Does Tuya make something like this? Is there any company that puts Tuya, the Tuya Smart Life app / ecosystem, whatever you want to call it, on a display like this? I don't think I've seen one. Not that I recall. But pow. Oh, I was going to say Luciferin. We can talk about Luciferin for a minute, but anyways, I can answer questions. Let's answer questions. Let's take another 5 minutes or so, and we'll just kind of answer questions and wind down the night. And what else are you guys up to tonight? Anything awesome? I love my touch display. Did I tell you that? My Blitzwolf panel. I love that thing. Do I need a neutral for it to work? Yes, Daniel. Yeah, you do. There's a neutral pin here, or a neutral connection, and right there, this last one on the right. And I would be, it actually has to be. Have I tested the Sonoff Zigbee bridge? I own a Sonoff Zigbee bridge. Yeah, I own the Sonoff Zigbee bridge. I don't remember what I've done with it, to be honest. I didn't flash it, that's for sure. I'm sure I did not flash it. I don't remember what. This is my Zigbee box. This is my Zigbee box. Oh, it's a Blitzwolf temperature sensor. Why am I not using that? Door sensors, buttons, motion sensors. I think this one is Wise. I don't know what these are. What's this? Oh, I know what this is. Is this the little flasher? This looks like a little flasher. No. I don't remember what that is. That's something. Oh yeah, it's a flasher for this kind of a bridge, I think. You take this and a cable or something. I don't remember. Anyways. Put some LEDs in a bottle cap hanger thing. Is that what you did, Mr. Jimbo? Made a live stream, yay, Fred's here. Please start over from the beginning. No problem. Can do. Do I think Sonoff Zigbee bridge is better than Philips Hue? Yeah. I don't like Philips Hue. I don't really have anything that is Philips Hue, and I don't plan to. Overpriced and I'm a Paul Hibbert fan. He's a great dude, and he's pretty anti-Philips. I've never even thought about buying anything Philips. Sonoff's been a much more friendly company for sort of our community of DIYers. So I don't know functionality. Does Philips even have a Zigbee? Does Philips Hue even do a Zigbee thing? I hate my Philips Hue. Philips Hue is so unstable. I mean, if their bulbs respond to Zigbee, if they're Zigbee controlled, then you should be able to control them with a lot of different Zigbee hubs. Am I going to do... Hey, how's it going, James? Am I going to do any more of the Hobbit home lighting system? Yes. I was messing with it the other day. I am definitely going to do more with it because I got to make it work. I brought home, I was very happy at the end of our last, that's Lumen Cache that Jay After Dark is talking about. And I flashed it. I played with it after the last, during the last stream. We had a very successful stream about Lumen Cache, and I played with it and got some bulbs to work. I actually got some new bulbs today too that are tiny little things, but they're just straight up cob, chip on board. There's nothing else in there. I think they're only rated in watts. They're not rated with a voltage, so I'm thinking I can use these guys for things. I didn't think they were this tiny. I think I've swallowed larger pills than this. But it's a bulb that doesn't have, it's not voltage specific, and that's a lot of what you need for the Lumen Cache system. But then I thought, okay, well, I like that their light switches are fine. The Lumen Cache light switches are fine, but the color, oh man, they're calling me again. Should I call work? Anyways, I'll call work in a minute. I brought it home to play with it, and it wasn't repeating my previous success, even with the same stuff connected. So I don't know what I was doing wrong or different. I might have just been tired. It was probably just a silly thing that I left undone or whatever. But am I going to plan a stream of some more tinkering with it? Absolutely. Do you want to see some more, James? I absolutely, I need to. That's why I brought it home. When I connected all of the circuits that I had, it looked like I bought 3 of the PDMs, which is the power distribution modules, the big yellow thing. Bought 3 of them. I think I'm only going to need 2 up there, so I can leave one here to play with. And then as long as I have some controllers and some switch modules, we can tinker with it a lot. I did get some today, some PoE. Where'd they go? I got some of these today. I don't know if I'll use these. I could use these with that, but I might use these because as just connected to my PoE switch for other things. But basically, I got these. I think I got these based on Quindor's recommendation. But these are PoE 12 volt output. So your PoE Ethernet goes in here. Gosh. Okay, give me a minute. Golly. Calling my wife. Anyways. Yeah, I got to work tomorrow. That's all that was. Anyways, James, yes, the answer is definitely we're gonna stream some more about Lumen Cache. Oh my gosh. Hey. I know. They didn't really need me for anything. They just wanted to talk about tomorrow. I told them that. I don't know what they're getting all bent out of shape and calling you about. Anyways, it's fine. Handled. Love you. Bye. Sorry, guys. If next gen screen, couldn't you just images you want via the SD slot in the back? And next gen software a few years ago to play with HA switch. I put it all back together now. I did not see an SD slot in the back. Hey, Richard, how's it going? But I assume you could do pretty much whatever you can do with a next-gen display. Regular relays or some can work like PWM. No, it looked like it was just regular relays. I would not expect any PWM, no dimming, things like that out of there. Would not expect it. Anyways, these are PoE in and 12 volts out and internet out. So I bought 6 of these to use for different things, and I could use these even for lighting as well. So I may do that. These are 12 volt, 2 amp outputs, so you can do plenty with LED lighting with this. And as long as the watts aren't more on the 48 volt side, you should be fine, right? Just back from dinner? Oh, dinner, that's a great idea. I should do that. Okay, anyways, dudes, I gotta go. Time to go. Thanks for being here. Let's do it again soon. We'll pick a random day. I won't be stream. Well, there's a small possibility I'll stream on Sunday. If I'm not at work, I will be home by myself, but I can't leave, so I can stream. I can't leave because I'm on call. If I'm not at work, I can't go to Preston. Can't go to Idaho. Can't go to the Hobbit Hole. I know Richard's here, guys. It's time to go. Shh, Richard's here. Let's get out of here. Tamalitos. Es hora de unos tamalitos. Anyway, then Monday I'll be doing solar panels up there, and then I don't know what next week holds, but I'll be on if I can. If I can stream for an hour or so like this in the evenings, that's what I'm going to do. All right? Thanks for being here, everybody. Acuérdate de septiembre es el mes de Patria de México. El 16 de septiembre, ¿verdad? Mi fecha de nacimiento es el 17. Siempre tenían una parade con mis feliciaños. ¿Feliciaños? Anyways, cumpleaños. All right, guys. Should we call in the kids? Let's call in the kids for sign off, because they'll probably want to do that. See? Here it goes. Yep, it's working. Time for sign off. Time for sign off. Time for sign off.
Did you say that?
Yeah, well, I didn't say it.
Really?
Aleka said it.
Oh.
What's sign off? Oh, come on. Sarah knows what sign off is.
I'm like, oh, you
Silly
said it
girl.
different.
Okay, let's say in here. Okay, the Sauron sign off. With the sign off like the evil Dark Lord. Ready?
What?
We're signing off like the evil guy from Lord of the Rings. Ready?
She hasn't seen Lord of the Rings.
As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios.
I don't know if Sauron really sounds like that. All right, guys, have a good one. And I don't speak French, William, but maybe you could teach me. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you later.